I'm recording it, but I'm wiping it up. I want to continue sharing and telling my story. So it's the word, it's something in regards to how timing plays out. And all I'm going to say is God's rejection is your protection. That's one way to look at it, but I don't really think that's it. And then another thing is what God has for you is for you. So if I'm not mistaken, I got kicked out December 16th, I think. 15th or 16th, I don't know. And I had wrote down in my journal, I may show proof, I may not, but I wrote down in my journal an address that I used to live in, which is family owned. I'm gonna spill it. My granddad had a house. Well, my grandmother worked for this house, and due to her and my grandfather splitting up, she left him the house, which was a blessing. And he ended up being with a woman. All I'm going to say is the woman that he was with was no good. All my grandpa had to do was just pay the taxes on the house. Bringing it to how I'm involving myself is being that I seen and heard what was going on. I was like, ooh, this could be my house. He messed up. I know that I can go to work and make it work. It's just that I was too late. So I wrote down this journal. I was praying on it. And I was having conflicted feelings about going to this house because I said, I know how people are. When you speak on something, especially regarding somebody, they may sweep it under the rug and act like everything is okay. They will forgive, but they ain't gonna forget, and they still can treat you a certain way. And then they still they can have a type of power over your head. So I have a family member who does real estate. And I was like, shoot, for the most part, it seemed like, we ain't like this. But before some stuff was going on, we were speaking. Well, supposedly, I guess he was telling me, hey, through my mama, hey, da-da-da-da. But I didn't reach out to him. He didn't reach out to me personally. He did help me. He sent me some money when I was down and out. I told y'all that in the video. That video probably on Oshnik Lifestyle. I was like, yo, my uncle done sent me something, da-da-da-da-da. The proof is here. You just got to watch it and find it. So, the picking and choosing of speaking was here and there. I don't give a damn about that part. But something was like, okay, if we faking the funk the right way, we all right. Let me pray on this house. And I know he got connections. He can help me get my own, but he ain't going to help me unless I ask. You know what I mean? And I didn't ask yet because I was waiting on the Lord. And all I'm going to say, I waited a little bit too long. It's funny, 3 days after, if my days is right, 3 days after I got kicked out, the house was sold. I was like, ain't that a bitch? But I'm looking at it like, and then I'm looking at it like, I'm looking at it like, because it wasn't meant for me. That's what I'm getting to. But 3 days after, the house was on the market for a while. I guess if I was reading the dates, it was on different websites. Because I was looking at every website. I was tracking this house, this particular house that I was raised up in as a child. I was tracking it. And then I also was doing some research too in regards to the land and what I could do on the land. It really ain't too much that I could really have done with the land, what I wanted to do. But I was just looking at it selfishly like, damn, I need a house and you ain't gonna try to help a sister, but that ain't it. It's me. If I want help, ask for it. I did. This was in the grapevine. I thought this was in the plan, but let me just say, things don't go as planned. That's why I try not to make no plans, because it never goes as planned. But the motherfucking house sold on December 19th. My. So with that being said, I don't know. I've been dibbling and dabbling, with housing and shit. I already had said that apartments and shit, that ain't what I wanted. But if I had to do it, I was gonna do it. But that ain't what I really want. I think it's stupid. But if I gotta be stupid, I'll be stupid. I know how to act dumb and go with the flow. Roll with it. We gonna rock and roll with it at that. But that bitch sold. And I'm trying to figure out, am I mad Or am I glad? I think I'm glad and I'm mad. I'm mad because y'all, whoever, hey y'all, I still love you. Y'all motherfuckers knew. And then this is where I said people will help you, but they're not going to help you too much. And then I'm thinking about that loan that was placed on the house. I ain't want to pay that damn loan back. No. So I'm cool, because I still think the whole having that the housing shit is bullshit. Because I'm looking at you getting paid for this. Yeah, man. But yeah, timing, man. Timing, alignment, choices, decisions. I'm guilty, baby. This mouth, because I stand up and speak on what I feel as though it's right and wrong. Honey, yes, honey. Suffer the little child. I'm tired right now because I've been putting in work trying to do this stupid apartment shit. I'm gonna tell you a story. So I took my mama with me apartment hunting at this one particular place. Should have went by myself just to see how it went, but didn't go by myself. Took her with me. It's a video when this channel, maybe? No, it's on Kanisha Shea No Filter, the channel that everybody's subscribing to. But I took her with me to this apartment tour. Things would have went well, but it didn't because it was not meant for me. Was making enough money for the apartment, but yet the landlord lady, told me that I needed to cut my hours back because I was making too much money. So you want us to make enough money, which is 3 times the rent for one to put down the deposit. I had that. 3 times it. This rent was about $1,000 or some dollars. I had that. I was making it. I was going to be able to put that deposit down, and I was going to be able to pay my monthly rent, and I was going to be able to pay my utilities. I did the math, bitch. Did it. But the bitch I'm having a moment. The lady gonna tell me, you need to, well, she really was looking at my mama. You need to, tell your boss to cut your hours. So you want me to lower my money to move in this apartment when you literally know the math and can see that I'm gonna be out back if I do that? Oh, man. Yeah, and then I was told that somebody was looking at somebody's Facebook page. I'm like, child, do things alone. That's all what I'm getting to. Or had it right help. G-O-D. Could have been in the apartment if I was on my own, by myself. But it won't meant to be. I'm just reminiscing. Hey, this is my baby. This is my YouTube channel. I can do whatever I want to do on it, whether you like it or not. Don't watch it or do. Help me. Thank you. But yeah, G-O-D. If you don't want nobody to know nothing, don't take nobody with you and don't share nothing. I'm sharing this. The struggle is real, motherfucker. I'm 31. I ain't never dibbled and dabbled up in this stuff, trying to get an apartment, trying to check out all my resources. I'm being turned away from the resources because I don't fit the criteria nor the description. I ain't got no churn. If I had a kid, I would be in an apartment right now. And if I was stupid, I'd let somebody bust a nut up in me right now so I can have a roof over my head. Then I got another damn problem to deal with. Me coming out of me. I don't know. Child, God, I'm just talking, venting rather, but I'm curious, not curious, no Curious George, but I would like to see, I want to see what's gonna happen. Cause right now ain't nothing shaking two toes, but I'm still here, and I'm proud of me. I am proud of me for standing on business, man. I'm doing things that folks ain't never did before. I ain't gonna tell you that part. That's a family story to tell. Or read. Yeah. But yeah. So, housing, apartments, earth, here on Babylon, being ripped off by the greedy, stingy motherfuckers, doing whatever they want to do to we the people because they can do that. And because we allow it, they really, Can't do it if we did something about it, which we could. It's more of us. But folks ain't like that nowadays. They ain't cut from that cloth. Folks is bitches today. Excuse me, I said it and I mean it, and I ain't taking it back. Bitches, dummies, fools, and stupid. And hell, I'ma throw me in there. This disobedient. We all disobedient. But yeah, timing, baby. I think I'm gonna put a screenshot of the house on here. Yup, I'ma do it. It ain't mine. Ain't nobody else want it, so I'm shit. This is what I was gonna try to get. Yeah. I ain't mad. I'm not mad. I just this part of my story, baby, and it fits. And I'm leaving pieces out. I want to share other pieces, but no, I haven't shared enough. Catch another video. Oh.